Hello friends, you are welcome in Toon World. In this video we will see history of Vegeta. Let's get started. Vegeta was previously a villain, and later anti-hero. He has trained since a young age and has always had natural talents in martial arts and Kai control. Vegeta is among the last surviving pure Saiyans from planet Vegeta. His obsession to beat Goku is one of the key parts to his character. Vegeta travels to planet Earth with his attendant Nappa to collect the Dragon Balls and make a wish to gain immortality. At first, Vegeta allows Nappa to battle the Z warriors. Nappa quickly disposes of all but Gohan and Krillin, and is about to finish them as well when Goku appears. Goku easily defeats Nappa using his Kaioken technique, and Nappa retreats to Vegeta, hoping that Vegeta will save him. Vegeta responds to Nappa's pleas by tossing him into the air and destroying him with a single blast. Vegeta then begins to battle Goku, proving to be much more powerful than Nappa. It is during their first battle that he displays one of his signature moves, the Gallic Gun. During their fight, Vegeta transforms into a new Zayu, his giant ape form. He toys with Goku until his tail is cut off by Yajirobe. Goku forms a Genkidama, and gives it to Krillin, who defeats Vegeta with it. Krillin is about to finish Vegeta off when Goku stops him, asking Krillin to spare his life. On Namek, Vegeta confronts Frieza's elite soldier, Dodoraya. Vegeta displays his newfound ability to sense other beings' power levels, and destroys his scouter. After a brief fight with Dodoraya, whom he defeats, Vegeta sets out to find Frieza's right-hand man, Zarbon. Using his ability to sense power levels, Vegeta quickly locates Zarbon. Although at first Vegeta has the upper hand, makes the mistake of taunting Zarbon into transforming into his true form. Zarbon accepts Vegeta's challenge, and transforms into a monster. Zarbon easily defeats Vegeta in this state, and drags him back to Frieza's ship to heal him, and then question him as to the location of the Dragon Balls. Zarbon doesn't anticipate Vegeta's ability to grow in power, however, and Vegeta escapes from Frieza's ship, taking his Dragon Balls with him. Vegeta seeks out Gohan and Krillin, and joins forces with them. The three of them are able to defeat Guldu, and inflict damage to Raccoon's armor before they are each defeated. All seems lost for the trio when Goku appears on planet Namek. Goku easily dispatches of Raccoon and Berta before he challenges Captain Ginyu. Although Goku does not kill Raccoon or Berta, Vegeta corrects his mistake, showing no mercy to the fallen enemies. While Goku battles against Captain Ginyu, Vegeta fights and defeats Geese. Goku is wounded in his fight against Ginyu, leaving Gohan, Krillin, and Vegeta left to battle Frieza. Vegeta taunts Frieza into transforming, as he did with Zarbon, and he and the rest of the fighters are easily defeated. Frieza responds by piercing Vegeta through the chest with a beam from his finger. After Goku has actually achieved the Super Saiyan state, Vegeta is revived by the Dragon Balls. It was later revealed that the mysterious youth's name was Trunks, and was the future son of Bulma and Vegeta. He came from an apocalyptic future where Goku dies of a viral heart disease. He gave Goku the antidote to the disease, and said he will return in 1 year when the androids arrive. Vegeta then started to get plagued by bad dreams of Goku and Trunks being as Super Saiyans. Vegeta began intense training in over 400 times gravity. He then set out into space where he played intense target practice with planetary-sized asteroids. A year later the androids arrived. Android 19 and Dr. Gero, Android 20, faced the Z fighters. Goku fought with Android 19 and seemed to have the upper hand, but his heart condition kicked in and Android 19 began absorbing all of Goku's power. He was saved by Vegeta, and Vegeta revealed that he too has become a Super Saiyan. Vegeta fought the android and showed his superiority by letting the android absorb most of his power and then ripping the android's arms off. He then finished him with his Big Bang attack. Vegeta then fought Android 18. They seemed equal at first, but the androids were revealed to have an infinite supply of energy. Vegeta was no match. Piccolo also met with another being by the name of Cell. His goal was to absorb 17 and 18 to become a perfect being. Vegeta and Trunks came out much stronger and confronted Cell, after he absorbing 17. Vegeta transformed to a higher level of Super Saiyan and was easily toying with Cell. But Cell attacked Vegeta's pride and told Vegeta he could never beat him if he absorbed 18. So Vegeta let him despite protest from Trunks. Cell, now in his perfect form, was too much of a match for Vegeta. But Vegeta had a trump card, his final flash. Even Cell didn't anticipate this deadly attack and was almost totally vaporized. But he was able to move slightly to the side at the last moment. With almost half his body missing, Cell regenerated and defeated Vegeta. Trunks then fought Cell and transformed into the second grade of Super Saiyan, but realized it was in vain because it decreased his speed, and that's why his father didn't use that form. Cell was impressed at their power, and gave them a week to train for a special tournament, the Cell Games. Cell then crushed the head of Android 16 and Gohan became so infuriated he turned into a Super Saiyan 2. The Cell Jr. were instantly defeated and Gohan punched Cell so hard that he spit out Android 18 and lost his perfect form. Vegeta became enraged and threw multiple energy blasts at Cell for a good few minutes, but his onslaught proved no match for Cell's new power. Cell then threw a large energy blast to finish Vegeta off. Gohan saved Vegeta by letting the blast hit his arm. Vegeta then fired a large ki blast right at Cell, disrupting his concentration. Gohan then took the opportunity to completely obliterate Cell. 7 years later, Goku returned from the dead for one day with the help of Baba the Witch to compete in the 25th Tenkaichi Budokai. Vegeta had plans of his own. He wanted to challenge Goku again since this would be his only chance. Babidi had the Z fighters fight multiple opponents in order to gather energy for Majin Buu's revival. Dugura, one of Babidi's strongest fighters, discovered that Vegeta's heart wasn't as pure as the others, and Babidi attempted to gain control of Vegeta to fight the other Saiyans. Vegeta then became Majin Vegeta and killed 100s of people in the martial arts stadium to get Goku to fight him. It was later revealed that Vegeta used this as an excuse just to fight Goku. Vegeta's pride proved too resilient against Babidi's mind control. Both Majin Vegeta and Goku were able to fight as Super Saiyan 2 and were too evenly matched. Majin Buu was resurrected from all the battle energy. Vegeta and Goku agreed to stop to fight Buu. Vegeta was determined to fight Majin Buu alone. He was angry at himself because he couldn't feel Gohan's energy, and blamed himself for allowing the energy for Majin Buu's revival. Vegeta squared off against Buu. Vegeta seemed to have the upper hand and even blew a hole right through Buu. But Majin Buu was able to regenerate. Vegeta only saw one option. He gathered up all his energy and blew himself and Majin Buu up. But although completely in pieces, Majin Buu regenerated. Vegeta was then brought back to life to fight Super Buu. At this point, Buu absorbed Piccolo, Gotenks, and Gohan. Buu proved to be too much of a match for Goku and Vegeta. They used the Potara earrings to fuse into Vegeta. Majin Buu was no match for Vegeta and tried to absorb him. Vegeta allowed this so he could get inside of Buu and free all the people he absorbed. Although the fusion of Vegeta was supposed to be permanent, Majin Buu's body caused the two to separate. Goku and Vegeta saved all the people inside Buu, and Vegeta ripped Fat Buu out. Goku and Vegeta fought Buu, but Buu proved too tough. Vegeta then distracted Buu, giving Goku enough time to form a large spirit bomb that finally obliterated Buu. Vegeta finally admitted at this point that Goku is number one, due to him always pushing himself past his limits. Please like, share, comment. To watch more videos, please subscribe.